Channel switched.
And I know Boeing's been taking a bad rap, but you know you could have rebranded all those kinds of errors with Airbus, with Embraer, or anyone for that matter. I mean, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Some of the contractors, and they're trying to cut the corners and make times and all that sort of thing. Then that's when interesting things happen. Interesting to say the least, I should say.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Tim. Good day, Tim.
Hello?
Right behind you, Bruce. I have you in sight.
Cool. You on TeamSpeak, Richard?
Yep.
How's the VR?
Say again?
How's your VR doing?
Today? Good. So, I went into the task scheduler and adjusted the scheduling for the anti-malware. I don't know if that's made any difference. Because I noticed that the anti-malware was using about, I don't know, I can't remember how many percent it was of. But anyway, I said that it shouldn't run when the computer is active.
Well, good luck.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I still had spectator mode turned on from when I hooked up to the early server. There's no warning until you get in, and then the spectator window suddenly pops up instead. Let's try this again.
Boy, the clouds down. I guess there's one that's on the upwind side.
Wow, kind of a high finish. I finished at 10 and round at 500.
No bugs today.
Bugs.
Yeah.
What are we gonna get you for a snack?
Yeah, no bugs and no stuttering on the VR either. This is great.
I was just thinking that.
I don't have the best I don't have the best computer here, but I just didn't have trouble with that stuff.
Oh, I got to tell you, Bruce, the other day there, I just about got sick just sitting here trying to fly.
Interesting.
Oh, man, it was horrible.
Bruce, what video card do you have?
I've got an Oculus 2.
No. Bruce, and video card.
Yeah.
It's a,
I don't know.
what is it, 327? No, 3070 or something like that? Anyway, it should be able to take it, but...
No,
holy
I
smokes.
was asking Bruce what video card he has.
My bad, sorry.
Yeah, I think mine's like a 3060, 3070, something like RTX, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I have, 3060. There's plenty. But what I found was when everything started stuttering, I just, the button on the right-hand side of the Oculus 2, which kind of in a way switches it off, just gave that a press and everything went black, and then pressed it again to restart, and it corrected. I did that twice yesterday.
No, we were talking about the other day with that the task they had the too many clouds.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I mean, that might have happened to me that day as well. I don't remember, but I think several times everything has started stuttering, as it were, and it really makes you feel queasy. And I just sort of switched the goggles off and switched them on again, and then it fixed it. God knows why or how.
You know what? I'm not gonna. I left this thermal, and I think it's a mistake.
User joined your channel.
Is that Mark?
Good morning, afternoon, or evening.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Was cloud flying allowed?
No.
No.
That's what I thought.
I think the last half of the trip, there's not going to be much cloud to fly in, apparently.
No, I'm just looking at the height of some of these pilots, and it looks to me like they're in cloud.
Yeah, they do look pretty good, don't they?
But nobody's getting any penalties.
I was in the Wispies for a little bit while. I'm like 2381 kind of height. I was following DTG until I'm like a nice thermal. You know the blue line that you're supposed to kind of follow? I've noticed in 3 that it seems to go to one side of the start line or the other.
It shows the nearest spot in if it's a line, it shows the nearest point to go to.
Okay. I never noticed that before.
Well, I had a perfect start, and it wasn't time to start. Really nice.
Huh, well,
Good
what we're waiting
practice.
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird. We're waiting for someone to start, but I don't see anybody who isn't on.
I've seen this a lot lately. Yeah, there's nobody who's listed as in the GUI. Everyone's got a W, but clearly someone hasn't connected yet.
I'm looking at the list of on the chat log. There's no one who has connected but hasn't entered the game yet. The other thing, so it shows you when people connect, even with spectator mode, and I don't see anybody who is connected but not. That's weird. Wait, no, there we go. CN just showed up on the list
Yeah, exactly.
and then dropped. Weird.
Did they kick him, maybe? They showed
Well, I
up and they
think
kicked him?
they timed out, but maybe they were just taking a really long time to load or something.
Yeah, it was like thought I was timing it, good to be at the right height to start, but like all that little extra waiting time kind of threw me off.
Because they didn't show up as having connected, so either they were already connected, maybe they were in spectator mode, and they were just waiting. The game was trying to load them up. They've been sitting waiting for the game, but yeah, I don't know. What's weird is they weren't in the list for a little bit. I got a short pause, then they showed up in the list, and then they disconnected.
Well, good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good
Good
luck.
luck, all.
Good luck, Stefan.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good luck, everyone.
luck, gentlemen.
Good luck. Good luck, Richard.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Yes.
Bruce.
Close.
No start. God.
Gee, this 421 person did a nice little. I was expecting to do it, and yes, they sure. Jeez. They pulled up and then tried to dive right into me. Jeez.
You mean 421?
Yes.
He's given the 21s a bad name. 821, much better.
Coming in to join you, John. But I'm really lower than you, so you should be okay.
Sorry, Stephen.
Hello, Richard. Well, no reason to be sorry. I was coming in right behind you. I knew you were going to go for the thermal, so it's like coming in right behind you. So no reason to be sorry.
Okay, thanks.
But it's kind of a weird thermal because it's like one strong side and one weak side.
Yeah, the strong side tends to be in the middle. See what you mean.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Thank you. And good luck to you.
Anchor 2.
I was gonna say, Richard, boy, I took the wrong line because I went to your right, and like you shot way up, and like I got a little boost here too, so I'm basically at the same height now as you.
Nice.
When I started this test, I was wondering if people were going to take this little ridge here, but I thought, man, it seems like it's too far off the blue line there. But I guess not.
That's it.
Well, the problem is the left side. It's downwind, and it's independently, and the sun's not shining on the face. This has got the wind blowing on it, and it's got the sun shining on it.
Since I had all those computer problems, I feel so rusty at Condor3. Because when we first started, I was kind of getting the hang of it, but then I was like 2 months off, and I've forgotten everything that I ever knew.
It comes back quicker than you gained it the first time.
You look like you're doing pretty well to me.
Well,
The first
flying's
demo-
okay.
Jared, the first demo we ran was better than this.
Yeah.
The one we took one turn in was better than this. By at least 1.5. This one's breaking up.
Yes.
Bet you any dough that Nico's going to restart.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, there he goes.
So, Rich, I don't know if you
On your left, Mark.
What's that?
I'll just let you know it's on your left.
Oh, yep, I saw it. Sort of been stalking you the whole flight.
So, Richard, I don't know if you meant that I was flying okay with control of my plane, but what I'm saying, as case in point, when you're going through the gate there, you want to have it be a certain speed. And so my speedometer says 150. I was saying, what's my ground speed? Because that's what counts. And I go, oh, the I page, and then there's that little ground speed indicator. It's okay. So little things like that I got to remember and things,
Yeah, I understand. I think we're all in that boat.
So are you going to say something, John, to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You going back, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should do the same.
Well, I can't restart because otherwise I won't get any dinner.
And remember, once we get into the flatlands, the thermals will be. I mean, they are in theory stronger in the weather zone, but the flatland thermals will be a lot weaker.
You'll know the weather zone too, because it's going to shift from a tailwind to a headwind.
finish thermal here because it's not moving. So it's coming off this low ridge.
Find something there, John?
Yeah, I'm not considering it very well, but considering what I'm seeing up ahead, I must not be fine.
I totally missed it then.
Yeah, it's coming off that low ridge, so you have to be upwind of it. Oh dear, it's only 1.5. Never mind.
It's going up.
Yeah, it's also dying. Oh, a little bit more. Well, no, I'm gonna leave. I think that's a little too weak. I don't think DGT stopped. Maybe not. That's even.
That's
Reps.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thanks. But I might have to call it quits because my headset's stuttering real bad. It's making it hard to fly.
But if you do decide to quit, try and retreat. I press the button on the side and then press it once more, and eventually come back again to see what happens.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand any of that.
He's not flying Quest. He's flying another ramp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a Primat headset. Sometimes it does this. I don't know. I had a little trouble starting up today, so I don't know.
good luck.
Congrats, John, and good luck,
Thank
Tim.
you.
That's John.
Yeah, good luck too.
Oh yeah, that cloud just completely died.
Yeah, it's fading away quite fast now.
All right, yeah, guys, I can't fly at all, so I'm gonna like quit.
Bummer. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, sorry for that bit.
Maybe I'll try spectator mode and watch you guys or something.
I don't know if this next cloud doesn't work. I think this is going to be a short trip for me.
I am gonna go to the right course. The ridge here. I'm gonna follow this ridge and hopefully catch a thermal on it. And if not, well, it's leading me slightly more in a better direction to follow a cloud street later.
Yeah. I think that's smart to do.
If we ever had a task where literally no one could finish it.
Yeah, we've had ones that had impossible turn points or
User
impossible to
disconnected
avoid
from your
penalty
channel.
zones.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw it.
Tim.
DGT just pulled up at me. Yep.
I don't think this is a task that you can't finish. I think it's just a task where you definitely need to shift gears.
I've got something. Maybe turn too soon.
Tim told us about a task where they put the turn point inside a mountain. Couldn't get to that one.
I'll switch. Mark.
Congrats, Mark.
Congrats.
Thanks, go.
Okay.
Congrats. That may have been a mistake leaving that. Actually, it looks like a new cloud just to your
Yeah, there's a little cloud up there. I'm gonna keep on going to this one just because they're already in it and they're climbing.
Hi guys. Yeah.
You're going right. That's good.
Thanks.
That's
Congrats.
good.
Thank you.
This is not very good.
Oh, this one is not. Oh well, it's better in parts.
I'll try these other ones.
Hey, Bruce, I'm not sure, but at your 11 o'clock or so, I see a little puff
Yep.
cloud
Yeah,
right there. You got it?
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I was at my 12 o'clock.
Oh, well, a little hard on the angle for me to see it. I'm about 2 miles behind you.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah.
Is that a good one, Richard?
1.7.
I'm at 2.9 over here.
That sounds better.
I see then. No, at least he hasn't been writing, so I guess not. He might got a
Maybe it just
medical
wasn't mine.
appointment.
Yeah, that's better. Seems to be dying.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you.
Maybe it's just me. I'm off center.
No, it does seem to be getting weaker.
Yeah, I think it's not great.
I think there's sort of multiple cores or something. I'm getting mixed up between them.
That's really not good. Yeah, I think there are multiple.
Yeah.
He did stop the climb.
got something there, John?
Yeah, this one's pretty good, but I'm also immediately below cloud base.
And you're really high. What do you think it's running? What's the 3 second or 30
Well,
second?
My first couple turns was like 3.5, maybe not even that. But again, I'm not really. Yeah, I'm hitting cloud base right now, so I gotta leave.
My average is 2. But I'm coming.
Looks like you got one there, maybe, Mark?
Yep, I have one. The 30-second average has been about 2.5 the whole way up. Nah, a little bit less than that. It's been 2.25 the whole way up, which is fine. I was getting pretty close to the trees.
Wait, boost again.
I don't have anything here. Can't find it. Whatever John had, I can't get it.
No, nothing.
He just stopped again in the blue thermal.
I can't decide whether it's building or dying.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought he was before that cloud. Yeah.
Nothing here.
Yeah, I don't know where I hit that wind.
Nothing here. Boost.
Nope.
Second cloud.
Oh, we're hitting it now. We're transitioning into that wind right now. My tailwind is just disappearing.
I don't know. May is terminaling there without cloud. Also good. I go to him.
DGT's gone over to that other cloud.
I'm just gonna keep on going straight on course. I mean, I've got a DDH of 700 for the turn point, so I'm just gonna head there and hope I catch a good thermal at the turn point. Because it should be if I can catch a thermal, it should be a strong one.
Yeah, you're also about to head into. I mean, you're going to shift from tailwind to headwind, so you're going to want to. You're going to want to go straight to the turn point soon enough.
I'm in the other headwind now, so. Yeah, my DDH dropped from the wind change, but.
Better.
2.3. Yeah. Ooh, 2.8.
Wow.
3.1 on the 32nd.
Thanks, boss.
3.2 on the 32nd.
My best is 2.1. Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get high and then go.
Yeah. I go back to you.
I just gotta be patient.
Oh man, I have trouble getting started in this thing.
I have nothing here.
Let's see. Try to fly
Coming.
into the wind. I've still got 3.2 on the 32nd. But I'm way up here, 3.3. I'm way up here though.
Darn it, I took a huge deviation for what I thought would be a good climb, and it was not. Bummer.
Sorry, dude.
I mean, it's okay. It's not like I'm in danger. I'm just not flying fast.
This was at 3.8 by the time I quit it. 32nd.
Well, that was a good comeback, Rich.
Yeah, the better climbing that cloud than I did. I went through and took a second corner. It wasn't as strong.
Oh dear. The worst thing ever is the waffle between two different directions that are equally opposite each other. And then by the time you need to pick one, you're worse off than you were before. I picked this right side where VLZ's at, and then I saw a cloud kind of where I was going before, and then turned back that way, then realized no, there's more clouds this way still. And to the right is actually better because you have more direct line back to the next turn point, which means you might actually get a cloud street.
That's the other reason I came over. I deviated far this way to get over closer to the next.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
To the next leg also.
Going to the east, yeah, towards the next leg will get you better on the wind. Let's see what this one's doing. Oh, that is stuff there. Of course, I turned way too wide and flew right out of the thermal. I'm not sure why this area has strong thermals that have lower clouds. I guess it's when very weird weather setting actually, with wind blowing a completely different direction.
But Nico hasn't passed me yet.
He was low. I saw him catching a thermal really low.
I saw him coming up behind me way back there. I was like, how in the heck?
Yeah, he has 1570 meters.
Blue one, Richard.
Yeah, I went straight through it. Turn the wrong way.
You turning left or? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
left. Yeah, left.
I don't think I'm thermaling very well today. I'm finding it difficult to find a core and stay with it.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time thermaling these two.
That again.
Second average is 4.2 here.
Holy crap.
I'm not even. It's dropping a little bit now that I can't drift out of the center. It's down to 3.6, but yeah, my first two turns were over 4.
You're 3 minutes ahead of me, and I will need a climb, so that's good to hear.
What's the inversion? Do you know?
It's just above the clouds. Yeah, I don't remember what it was set to. Actually, no, I'm sorry. On the flight planner, it showed it being below the cloud base. There was actually the flight planner showed it being just blue, but
Yeah, every climb I've had has been stronger all the way up into the cloud. So there's been no incentive to leave early.
well, this thermal started the weekend once I was halfway through the cloud.
So you left it, John?
I was in the cloud.
Oh.
The cloud was thin enough I was able to circle it. I climbed up until the thermal started to get weak.
What's your height now?
2116 and speeding up, and so I'm dropping.
Is it okay, Bruce?
Weak. 2.1 on the 32nd, and I'm at cloud base.
I think I must need it.
It's the one that John was in that was pretty decent, but it just didn't do much for me.
No, I think the one that I'm heading to is the one that John was in. With WT and 6M9.
Yeah, that was one I was in. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep.
Oh, great.
I didn't even check the one
Really?
where Richard and Rich are at. I didn't even check that one. So,
That one's newer. But yeah, I'm joining WT and 6M9. They seem to be going up nicely.
Darn it.
was the turbulence turned off? Man,
Actually,
it
it's
is very
dying.
smooth. It's very smooth up here.
That cloud looks like it's breaking up, Mark.
It's still. I'm going straight through it, but it's still a pretty good climb. I'm just being super greedy because I'm behind, but I mean, if you need to climb, that's not a bad one to stop in.
What do you got over there, Richard?
3.4.
Well, 3.4 is pretty good.
It's the best I've had today. It's increasing really high.
There's a little sink out here. It's getting slightly stronger when we get close to the shore, too. So I guess there's more. I guess you can use that kind of tell there's thermals nearby. Oh boy, DGT is low. He must have pushed a little bit fast.
$11.30.
DGT is heading for a new cloud though, over the water.
Oh, he has smoke on.
So I have noticed that if I turn autopilot on, I have to move the trim closer to 0, which makes me think autopilot does help then, because then to fly any given speed, I need less trim to do it. Has anyone else seen the same thing?
I think the autopilot. Oh. Basically, I think you use the trim to kind of control what speed the autopilot wants to fly at. So it's not actually. I think when the autopilot's on, the trim isn't working quite the way it's. You're kind of bypassing the actual trim. Also, I mean, none of these gliders have like trim tabs or anything. So I mean maybe some of the old ones do, but it doesn't really matter. The trim doesn't really matter. It's just how far the controls are deflected. So when the autopilot's flying, it's just basically pulling on the stick a little bit extra.
Condor doesn't calculate the drag on the elevator.
Was that a question or a statement?
I think it does. If it's just that the autopilot just basically is. I mean, on a glider, there's no difference between putting trim or just holding the stick off center. It's just whether or not you feel like holding the stick, because there's, like I said, you don't have a trim tab, so you're not the trim isn't inherently giving you drag beyond just the deflection of the controls.
Okay, but why the difference between when autopilot is on versus not?
Because the autopilot pulls on the stick. Basically, it's got its hand on the stick and pulling on it. So when you adjust the trim, it's just like if your actual physical stick had some kind of offset on it. It's basically pulling on it separately from what your controls are doing.
I think I know what Mark's on about. I haven't got full feedback, so I've got the stick in the centre, I've got the glider trimmed out, I'm flying. If I put it in autopilot, the nose drops.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it tries to maintain a certain pitch angle or something. That's what's going on. Then when you're in autopilot mode, the trim control, basically you're just dialing a pitch angle or something.
But if I've got the glider flying in trim, why doesn't the autopilot use what I've got instead of something
Well, no,
else?
Yes,
Well,
that's
that's
why
it-
the
it's-
difference is what I'm.
That's saying
is
it's
the
not
core of
using
what
the
I'm getting
trim.
at.
It's just moving the stick forward or backwards, however it wants
Okay,
to
but
maintain
John,
the
why
right
does
angle.
why does the autopilot? Let's say I'm flying level, steady, trimmed out the way I want, whatever. I hit autopilot. Suddenly, there's a change. Why the change?
Because it let go of the stick or it grabbed the stick. It's basically like another person sitting there grabbing and moving the stick. I mean, yes, it probably would be better if it just kept the exact position where you're at. But it's moving the stick separately from the trim or your controls. It's not using when the autopilot is running, the trim that you're setting in isn't the trim. It's just telling the autopilot to go faster or go slower or change its angle or something. So it's just pushing or pulling on the stick separately.
What makes you think that autopilot's going to choose the velocity you chose? It might have totally other ideas on what speed to fly.
Yeah, I don't know how I don't use it often enough to really know how like what it does, how it decides what speed. Oh dear. Oh, there it goes. The thermal burped for a second and then just disappeared. I was like, oh, is there nothing here? This one's actually pretty good. Oh wow.
Congrats, Mark.
That's why.
What?
And now I need to find that strong thermal starting right off the surface of a lake.
Well, DGT was lower than I was when I caught it, so
I'm lower than both of you. Let's see how this goes.
there's several more too. Also, but a little bit to the left of this, there's a couple other ones as well. So
Oh yeah, I see the one. I see them.
maybe I
Wondering if
might
I
be.
should come in from that angle.
Yeah, I said it might be safer to hit to those if they're along the way.
That's weird though, because I'm dead downwind right now. I would expect them to be in line with me.
Yeah, the cloud streets do kind of wiggle a little bit back and forth, so I don't know if that's the way it is or. And there is not a lot on course with a big gap before the next set of clouds.
Just went.
Thank you.
Congrats.
The
Congrats.
blue one right there I went through.
Yeah, I just went through one also.
Well,
I
this
haven't
one's
made the
just
trim
suddenly.
way yet.
This one has just suddenly dropped for me. It was at over 3.5 to start with, and just now went down to 2.7. If it keeps on getting weaker, I'll go back to one of those other ones. Yeah, I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna check one of the other ones. I think that one may have started dying.
I don't know which one I'm in, but the Netto just saw 4.5.
What? 4.5?
Yeah, but I'm not centered,
Netto.
so that would have been
Netto.
Yeah. My 30-second average is at 3. I'm just going to park here. This is fine.
Congrats, Bruce.
Okay.
That's Bruce.
Yeah, I think you kind of knew when there, Mark. I think that one was a new one. I flew through and felt a bump when I went through.
Yeah, there were several of them in a line, direct downwind towards the one that you were climbing in. Yeah, this is fine.
And I just flew back a little bit to one of the earlier ones, the previous ones, and then this one's way better now. It's 3.9. So I think that one that's further downwind is starting to die. Well, now that I'm looking at it from here, though, it looks like there's 2 thermals. Maybe there's 2 cores in there. Whatever. This is 4.1 right now at 2000.
All right, I'm staying in the one that I'm in for a while.
How's yours doing, Mark?
30-second average is 3.4, 3.3.
That's pretty
which
good.
is fine, because I'm a little bit lower too. I'll stick here and move over if I need to in a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Anyone behind me, I would say bump through where I'm at. Join John.
Now this is one of those. I'm at technically final glide now. Would it be a good idea to actually literally just do that? Considering how blue it is further along.
One thing about John's clouds, I think it's higher, cloud-based.
They're so thin, it's hard for me to even tell from here. So
Yeah,
still
this one's
3.9.
dying too. Or I flew out of it.
It's finally getting here at 2360. Oh, since my final glide is I have 1.3 on the final glide, I'm gonna stick with this thing until it matches that. Oh, there goes the 8s.
Nico's not low anymore.
I must say he must put helium in his wings or something. And he's doing really well.
That's what Nico does.
Well, he's right below me right now.
3.6 on the 32nd is very nice.
Is that the average or what the numbers are?
Pardon me?
That was probably his average. I'm right above him and see the same thing.
3.6 on the 32nd. 3.5 right at the moment.
Wow.
I think it's dying.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think it's
Just in
slowing
time.
down.
No, it's
It's
dying and
dropping off
only
quick.
3. That's the best terminal of the way for me.
I just hit MC0.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm down to 3.3.
DGT and VLZ both stopped the terminal, so I got something.
Yeah, Stephen,
DGT's in a
occasionally,
blue. I don't see
I would
anything
say.
above 'em.
I hit MC0, so I'm at that phase of the flight where I want to try to fly it above along the way if I can.
especially
A bit
in
far out to be doing that strategy, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I was
the
thinking maybe I'm gonna fly slow. I'm gonna fly it final glide while I have that tailwind, and then speed up once I have the headwind.
especially in the beginning
To
when you
preserve the
need to
energy I've already
climb
got
to
and
get on
gain as much from the tailwind as I can.
the ridges.
Hope I didn't leave that too early.
I don't know, I left earlier than you did, so we'll see.
And I left earlier than Rick, so we have the full spectrum to check out.
The only way I can beat Rick lately is if I fly the finals really aggressively and get away with it.
And my task speed isn't very high, so I don't, at the end of the day, I think you'll probably beat me.
Tim's task speed is pretty high.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
so is Nico's.
had a nice climb.
See CRA out there. He's very CRA is very low from here. That's that.
The UTC's coming.
Yeah, he's ahead of me in high, so
I have 1.3, at that they have 3.5. That's interesting.
Sorry, Gary, it just hasn't been a good thermal day for you.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Is it 1,000 meters for the finish?
Yeah, it is 500 meters above the ground. Very high finish. That is accurate. I checked to see if that wasn't like 850 or not or 950 or something like that yet. I don't know. It's very weird.
Well, drops only if there are clouds above. The clean ridge lift is not as good in Condor
it keeps
3
you higher, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
as it was in
Trying
Condor
to keep people
2.
high, maybe. Well, there's a new. Is that a new cloud to the left, Rich? Rick?
I'm not sure. It looks like it might be. But I've been burnt before where new clouds, you go there and it's rubbish.
Yeah, that's what would happen.
was the first cloud all day where I actually turned into it instead of away from it. Nice. I hate that sound when you commit to a turn and then you hear the varios start to go the wrong way. It's like, ah, crap. Now I gotta hurry through it and go straight out the other side.
Oh man, I hope he didn't go push too hard. He's looking. He's down on the backside of that ridge. And, I mean, the wind
changed
has
again, John.
Hmm?
The wind's changed again, so that bridge will be working.
Although the sun isn't shining on that side of the ridge, so I don't know. Well,
The wind is from the south when you get down there.
right
Along the track.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, I'm not sure the thermals. He's not going up very fast.
He doesn't need much. He just needs a slight positive netto and he should be okay.
.9, 2.8 on the 32nd here.
Thanks.
I should have stopped that cloak. This time?
Thank you.
Scanning.
Rusty.
Thanks, Ethan. Yeah, but there's a blue thermal here, I guess.
Down to 2.5 on the 32nd here.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, 2.3 as I'm leaving now.
Oh, I misread where the damn wind shifted. I gotta get Como map running.
Yeah, it certainly helps.
No, I have 3.1 here, Bruce.
Nice.
You got me, Rick?
Yeah, I'm just above you.
Cool.
No, this one, Stephen, there was a little cloud actually.
Now the wind has switched.
Yeah, it switches right before a ridge. Very inconvenient.
But the blue thermal before died before I reached the ceiling.
Yeah, I had it, I was screwing me on the first ridge. I'm in kind of a bowl here. And now it's going to switch and screw me on the other ridge. Going around the outside like you did, Richard, was a really good move.
Think so?
Yeah, I was already way, though, the other way, so.
I wasn't sure.
I lost a lot in there.
Yeah, right now I have a tailwind, but it will shift in a moment. There's a convergence zone.
John, you're able to push those DGs a lot faster than the polar suggests you should. So, well done.
I don't know. I mean,
Whiskey Tango's going to take it.
For now. I mean, Tim back there has the same speed, and he's got room to speed up on final. Nico, too.
Yeah. We have two very quiet predators back there.
I think Tim is looking really good here. I was at the same altitude and height at Whiskey Tango before heading over the lake. And it's 4 miles ahead of me. It's kind of annoying.
Congrats.
Congrats.
It's just that power line here that literally ends midair.
That's Mark.
This way.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Richard. John.
Thank you.
That's good. They're long cable runs, aren't they?
I'm trying to do aerobatics and rolls and flips in different compass directions and see if I can get my glider to disappear.
Congrats.
That's Bruce.
Thanks. Thanks.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Whoops. Well, didn't have enough speed for that maneuver.
Oh, I see you over there having a picnic. Yeah, Tim and Nico are gonna nail us.
I still need 300 meters. Climbing right now.
Yeah, the clouds were so different today.
It was a nice I like when they start you strong, and then you have to gear down in the middle. And if you don't, you get in a lot of trouble. I like that as a theme.
Yeah, I agree.
Any task where you have to start
2.8,
thinking
Stefan.
tactically, and there's multiple options to do it, to solve the puzzle, they're always good.
Tim, you took a restart, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did Nico.
Did you fly the same strategy after on your restart as you did the first time?
Well, I tried to climb a little bit more initially because
Okay,
the first try I was getting low. It was
Yeah, I
bad.
saw the first try and thought like you were in trouble, and then I saw you go back to retry, and I just wasn't sure if you repeated the same tactic and it worked, or if you switched tactics.
No, I climbed a little bit more.
Cool.
Where's the windsock pointing?
should be pointing out of the south.
Yeah, well, the problem is it's in the lee of the mountain, and it's kind of.
Yeah, it's a crosswind more than anything else. But it's not a strong wind no matter what.
I just landed up by my trailer.
Looks like the wind's coming right down the mountainside.
I
Almost.
think I'm blocking
Pretty cool.
people on the grass. Sorry, John.
Okay.
John, can you see past your feet in that thing?
If I lean over, I can see kind of around them.
Okay.
This is my trailer, John.
Yeah. Nico's got it again. Man, he's been strong.
Also, your feet don't stick up on the cockpit of this thing. I mean, they're completely behind the instrument panel.
Okay, that's what I was going for. So why did they go glass all the way out to the front like that? I mean, is it like a thermal thing, or is it a...
Maybe it keeps your I can imagine maybe it keeps your feet warmer if you're in the winter. The sun's shining on them. I don't know.
People are complaining about reflections in the canopy, especially if they have white shoes.
Oh yeah, white shoes. I could see that.
That was a good race, Mark.
It was, yeah. I thought it was really neat, especially the second leg of that was really interesting. I took a big deviation thinking I'd get better climbs, and it did not work out. But I mean, it wasn't terribly bad. I was only a little bit off.
We sort of leapfrogged each other down most of those legs.
Yeah, we did.
It was second and third legs.
I was right with you at the start, and I'm like, I don't want to just follow him the whole race. So we diverged a bit, and then kind of came back together.
Yeah, I watched you push on. You were more aggressive on that second leg. I was a bit more conservative, and then I saw you stop and climb, but I had height on you, so I moved on to a thermal further up the track. I wanted to get into that weather zone for the stronger climbs.
There is a height to arrive in the final waypoint because I can close the...
1,000 meters.
1,000.
Okay, so I have it below.
Congrats, Doug.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Matteo, you should always look at your DDH.
I'm at 500 meters, so it's possible to close.
Just checking on FT. It's not invisible at the moment.
Yes, I don't turn invisible. I did loops in all directions, all compass directions and stuff, and
I never saw you disappear. Yeah.
I don't know. It could be maybe it was a collision thing. Maybe as soon as he hit the ground or had a collision, it disappeared. Someone would have to have been watching him when it happened.
It was a good exercise for hard landing. Bye guys, next time, see you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
See you, Matteo.
Cheers.
See you, Matteo.
Bye, Matteo.
Yeah, I have to go as well. It's time for dinner.
Okay.
Thanks for a nice flight.
Cheers.
Pleasure.
See you, Richard. Enjoy your dinner, mate.
Oh, there's Tim in the back, off in the distance.
User
Yeah,
disconnected
I
from
think
your
I
channel.
can. And
I thought DGT was behind me. How did he get in front of me?
He was in front of you the entire time. He was.
Oh, he was?
He was like one of the first. He was the first person to finish.
No, but I mean in the standings. I thought he was behind.
Oh no, you did pretty good. Oh, well, he had one penalty point. That's the reason why.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's it. Because I
That
was
is
right
enough,
behind
actually.
Rich.
Yep.
User disconnected from your channel.
At one point,
Oh, no, you're
People
behind
say
him now.
1 point or a few seconds doesn't matter. Man,
No,
it does.
he's in front of you, Bruce.
yeah, but I was right behind Rick at first. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
And
okay.
we switched.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 5 seconds is enough to offset 1 penalty point, but just barely.
As more people finished, he probably went up. He went up because the
Yeah.
penalty point counts for less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that. I don't know if he had at the beginning. I don't think I ever saw him get cloud penalty.
On the finish, he was low. Maybe he just barely
Oh.
didn't pull up enough. It's also, you got to manage the finish weird on a circular finish because you have to pull up earlier than you think you do.
Yeah, I zoom right in on the map so that I can pull up at the last minute.
Yeah, same. I zoom in, and then I actually pull up to a DH of 0 and just let myself slow down at that rather than trying to pull up at the last minute.
And Stephen, the
Somebody's watching this
first place might be
But it's very,
within
very easy
reach.
to miss a circular final by like just a little tiny bit of height.
Yeah, I've done that. I've finished a couple of meters too low on one that didn't park quite quick enough. So I'm a bit more careful now.
Oh, got the point on the start line.
Well, that was fun.
At least a second place, I guess.
Looks like it's going to be another fourth place finish for me. Off the podium again.
Huh, it's almost like you're looking at the tab menu. I thought you were above that.
Only when I've finished. I don't do it during the race. Unlike some people that can't keep their eyes off it.
That's one thing. Even if we're flying together, I'm sitting there telling myself, I know he's not looking at the tab menu like I am. I know he doesn't realize how close it is like I do.
No, it's I made that mistake. I've not used to look at the tab menu a lot. I just don't now. As soon as I've started, I don't look at it again until I've finished.
Maybe someday that wisdom will come to me, but that day is not today. I have actually tried it since we've been discussing this. I've tried it. I just can't do it. It makes me nervous to not look.
I think if you're not careful, it can lead you into pushing you into mistakes that you wouldn't make otherwise. I just fly my race and it is what it is.
That's fair, but I actually need to be pushed a little bit. I get a little bit too conservative unless I have a reason to push. I mean, I sometimes push too hard, but more often than that,
Tim.
I don't push hard enough.
Go, Tim.
Yeah, I'm going as
1/10.
fast as I can.
1/10 of you matched him right now. You're over.
Now
him,
you're
so you made it. Don't overdo it now. Don't overcook it.
No. Stay above 1K.
Yeah, you got him by.
What happened?
No, wait, Nico's flying in there. Maybe Nico's going to try to take him out.
Congrats, Tim. Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, Whiskey. What happened? They hopped. They hopped over the ridge and then wrecked. And I restarted and accidentally fluttered.
You did a really excellent job.
No.
Tim, of figuring
Stephen.
out how far to climb before you came home. That's a tough calculation.
Yeah, thank you.
And still win.
Thanks, Stephen.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, nice flight as always, and I will see you another day.
Yeah, man. I'm out of here too. See you guys.
See you, Mark.
Yeah, I'm out of here
And
as well.
see you,
So long,
Bruce.
guys.
Take care, fellas.
Dziękuję.
User disconnected
Conrad?
from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Yep, I'm going to. Hey, have a good evening, everyone. Bye.
Bye, John.
See you, John.
You too.
Enjoy
Bye
your
bye,
day,
John.
mate.
User disconnected from your channel. User
No,
left your
I was
channel.
aiming precisely at 1000 meters when I reached the goal. Otherwise, you would get a penalty.
Okay, also bye-bye for me. Ciao, guys.
See you, good. Take care, mate.
Yeah, bye again.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, Stephen, now I understand. Yeah, you needed to be above 1000 meters.
I'm going to get over as well, Tim. Well done, mate. And probably catch you tomorrow.
Thank you, Rich. Take care. See ya.
Yeah,
Ciao,
take
bye.
care, mate. See you guys.
Bye bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bye, Stephen. See you tomorrow. Hope you have solved your issues with the VR.